across the winter field, while 6 strong hands held up the steel. His photograph stood by the flowers, still young beneath those final hours. We had not spoken since that spring, over our father's broken ring. When earth fell hard upon the cover, I buried my pride beside my brother. I buried my pride beside my brother, down where no angry words could live. I came too late to ask forgiveness, but not too late to learn to give. The fight seemed small beside that grave, the years seemed cruel, the silence vain. I buried my pride beside my brother and walked back home without the blame. He kept my number in his coat, written beneath an old bus note. The nurse had found it near his bed, beside the Bible Mama read. He called my name before he died, but I was guarding wounded pride. One ringing phone, one stubborn man, one final chance I never answered. I buried my pride beside my brother, down where no angry words could live. I came too late to ask forgiveness, but not too late to learn to give. The fight seemed small beside that grave, the years seemed cruel, the silence vain. I buried my pride beside my brother and walked back home without the blame. We shared one room, one pair of shoes, one mother's love, one father's wounds. He took my side through every storm, until one word turned blood to stone. A brother should not leave this earth, still wondering what his love was worth. I pressed my hand against his name and let the rain confess my shame. I buried my pride beside my brother and left the feud beneath the clay. I told the dead I still remembered every debt he never made me pay. Then I called home and found my sister and ended years of family pain. I buried my pride beside my brother, so love could wear our name again. The grave grew quiet under rain, my brother gone, my heart reclaimed. No core remained out in the yard. I took the ring from Mama's drawer and swore I'd bring it home once more. The pawnbroker counted 25, enough to keep the heat alive. I signed my name beneath the light and left Mama's gold there for the night. The pawn shop closed with Mama's ring inside, behind steel bars and a darkened sign. I brought the money, brought the claim, but every window wore a chain. That little band had crossed her life. Through hungry years as daddy's wife, I saved the cash but lost the time. The pawn shop closed with Mama's ring inside. I worked the docks from dark till dawn, till every aching week was gone. I kept each dollar in a tin and dreamed of placing it back again. But when I reached old Franklin Street, the shop was bare, the windows sealed, a notice hung where gold once shined. Closed for good since Thursday night. The pawn shop closed with Mama's ring inside, behind steel bars and a darkened sign. I brought the money, brought the claim, but every window wore a chain. That little band had crossed her life. Through hungry years as daddy's wife, I saved the cash but lost the time. The pawn shop closed with Mama's ring inside. Searched each auction, called each name, walked every shop from town to town. But gold moves fast through strangers' hands, and memory leaves no forwarding plan. I blame myself for being poor, one wrong door. Then Mama's voice returned to me. No ring had made our family. The pawn shop closed with Mama's ring inside, but not the love she left behind. It lived in every meal she made, in every debt she helped me face. The gold was gone, the truth remained. A mother's worth cannot be weighed. I lost her ring beneath that sign, but kept her mercy all my life. The street grew quiet after 9. Mama's ring gone, the stairs. One blue dress in her mother's prayer. The morning bus stood by the square, with diesel smoke in summer air. She kissed my cheek and held on tight, then climbed aboard beneath first light. I watched that silver engine cross the county line, took my only daughter. The county line took my only daughter, past cotton fields and Franklin Road. I raised her strong enough to leave me, then stood too weak to let her go. She waved until the glass grew smaller. I smiled until the bus was gone. The county line took my only daughter and left her father standing alone. Her mother died when she was 9, so I learned ribbons, meals, and time. I worked the mill, I packed her lunch, and hid my fear behind rough hands. She grew beyond that little town, while I kept every root held down. A father's job is done the hardest, when love must open up the road. The county line took my only daughter, past cotton fields and Franklin Road. Strong enough to leave me, then stood too weak to let her go. She waved until the glass grew smaller. I smiled until the bus was gone. The county line took my only daughter and left her father standing alone. Her first call came on Sunday night. She had a room, a job, a life. Her voice held streets I'd never seen, but still the child she'd always been. But keep its light, no matter how far stretch the miles. She did not leave my love behind. She only crossed the county line. The county line took my only daughter, but could not take her from my heart. She found the life her mother dreamed of, and made my lonely sacrifice worthwhile. Now every letter brings her closer, every phone call brings her home. gold beneath the sun. My little girl was moving on. The iron doors closed hard at night. Another day erased by time. I wore my number on my chest, and carried guilt beneath my breath. I sat behind the final pew, too lost to pray, too hard for truth. Then through the hymn so low and plain, I heard somebody speak my name. I heard my name in the prison chapel, not as a number, not in blame. One old preacher asked for mercy for every soul who'd lost his way. The wall stayed cold, the lock stayed heavy. The years remained upon my chain. But for one moment I was human, when I heard heaven call my name. I saw the face of the man I hurt. His blood still dark upon my shirt. One angry night, one foolish knife had taken 20 years of life. That men like me deserve their cage, but mercy crossed that concrete floor and found the man I was before. I heard my name in the prison chapel, not as a number, not in blame. One old preacher asked for mercy for every soul who'd lost his way. The wall stayed cold, the lock stayed heavy. The years remained upon my chain. But for one moment I was human, when I heard heaven call my name. Forgiveness did not free my hands or hide the grave where sorrow stands. It did not make my wrongs less true or give the dead their breath anew. It only gave this broken man the strength to face the harm he'd done. I wrote his mother before dawn and signed the name I once had lost. I heard my name in the prison chapel and answered softly through my shame. I could not leave those walls behind me, but I could choose the man who stayed. Now every night I bars still hold my guilty body, but mercy gave me back my name. The chapel emptied after 10. I left still chained, but born again. Sat behind the barn for years, beneath red dust and winter leaves. The tires sank into the ground. The engine made no living sound. My brother tried, the neighbors came. They changed the plugs, they drained the tank, but every key turned cold and dead. My father's truck would start for no one else. Wouldn't start for anyone else, like it still knew the hands that held the wheel. It carried feet, it carried children, carried every debt he could not tell. The whole town called that engine finished, just rust and sorrow on a shelf. But my father's truck wouldn't start for anyone, wouldn't start for anyone else. The seat still bore his faded shape. His work gloves rested near the brake. A photograph beneath the dash showed Mama smiling in the grass. I climbed inside one Sunday dawn, the week after we laid him down. I placed my hands where his had been and felt the years beneath my skin. My father's truck wouldn't start for anyone else, like it still knew the hands that held the wheel. It carried feet, it carried children, carried every debt he could not tell. The whole town called that engine finished, just rust and sorrow on a shelf. But my father's truck wouldn't start for anyone, wouldn't start for anyone else. I told him I was sorry then for leaving home and blaming him for every call I let grow cold, for every truth I never told. I turned the key and held my breath. One spark rose softly from the dead. The engine coughed and shook the yard, like Daddy's heart beneath the dark. My father's truck finally started for me and rolled beneath the morning trees. I drove the road he took each day, past every field that bore his name. I could not bring him home beside me, but felt his hand upon the wheel. My father's truck had waited all those years for one goodbye I had to feel. I parked it facing toward the west, the engine warm, my father at rest. The buyers came on Monday noon and measured every empty room. They changed the curtains, cleared the hall, and painted over marks we'd drawn. But by the road in faded white, your name still faced the morning light. Then one hot storm crossed through the town. The rain washed your name from the mailbox down. The rain washed your name from the mailbox, letter by letter, slow and gray. 30 years beneath that red flag felt like tears and drained away. The house was sold, the key surrendered, but that small name, it made me stay. The rain washed your name from the mailbox and took our final home away. That box that held our wedding cards, the bills we paid when times were hard, our daughter's letters from the coast, and one black seal when mama passed. You painted both our names one spring, then laughed about my crooked line. Mine stayed dark beneath the rust, while yours dissolved into the dust. The rain washed your name from the mailbox, letter by letter, slow and gray. 30 years beneath that red flag felt like tears and drained away. The house was sold, the key surrendered, but that small name had made me stay. The rain washed your name from the mailbox and took our final home away. I brought a brush and one small can, determined to restore your name. But halfway through the first wide stroke, I felt the truth beneath my hand. A name does not need wood or paint to live beyond the closed the lid and let it be. Your truest mark was left in me. The rain washed your name from the mailbox, but not from every life you changed. It lived inside our daughter's kindness, inside the prayers the neighbors made. I turned the key in one last silence, then walked beyond our old driveway. The rain washed your name from the mailbox, but could not wash your love away. The new flag rose beneath the sun. Your painted name was gone. Your memory wasn't. The last black car had left the drive. The flowers leaned beneath the night. I hung my coat beside the door and heard your laughter there no more. The morning's coffee had gone cold. Your photograph watched from the wall. Then through that silent, empty room, the telephone began to ring. The phone rang after the funeral ended, after the prayers in earth were done. I lifted it with shaking fingers and heard the voice of my oldest friend. Spoke as if the night were normal, as if tomorrow still would come. The phone rang after the funeral ended, and for 1 minute you weren't gone. You'd set the call 3 weeks before, when sickness kept you near the door. Your voice was weak but still amused, still finding light inside the truth. You told me where you hid the key and who should have your old LPs. Then after one long tired breath, you thanked me for the years we kept. The phone rang after the funeral ended, after the prayers on earth were done. I lifted it with shaking fingers and heard the voice of my oldest friend. You spoke as if the night were normal, as if tomorrow still would come. The phone rang after the funeral ended, and for 1 minute you weren't gone. You knew I'd sit alone that night, too proud to cry beneath the light. So you left one final joke for me, then let your voice fall quietly. You told me grief was not a chain, but love returning, dressed as pain. The message clicked, the line went still. I held the phone against my ear. The phone rang after the funeral ended and broke the dark around my heart. You could not rise beneath the flowers, but gave me strength to make a start. I played your message once each winter until the old machine was gone. The phone rang after the funeral ended, but your friendship never stopped calling home. The house grew quiet before dawn. The line went dead. Your voice lived on. The sheriff locked the house at dawn. The bank took everything I owned. One cardboard box, one change of clothes was all I carried down the road. My wife was gone, my children grown. No key remained, no place called home. The night had stripped me to the bone. I walked with nothing but the morning. I walked home with nothing but morning. No silver left, no shelter near. The sun came up without a warning and found me standing through my fear. My hands were bare, my pockets empty, but one small hope was being born. I lost the life I thought would save me, and walked home carrying the dawn. The town awoke along the street. A baker swept beside my feet. He gave me coffee, gave me bread, and never asked what I had left. A school bus passed through golden light. The children waved from deep inside. For one brief mile I understood. The world still held a little good. I walked home with nothing but morning. No silver left, no shelter near. The sun came up without a warning and found me standing through my fear. he'll decide which way he goes. The road did not return my years, or pay my debts, or dry my tears. It only gave my feet one choice: keep walking toward the morning noise. I walked home with nothing but morning, and found no house was waiting there. But home became the breath within me, the strength to rise from my despair. I reached my sister's porch by noonday. She opened wide without a word. I came with nothing but the sunlight, and left the darkness by the curb. The road behind me lost its hold. I carried on and walked back home. I walked back in on Franklin Street, where rain and neon used to meet. The counter shone beneath the light, the same clock leaned toward midnight. The waitress stared, then spoke my name, though 20 winters crossed her face. Behind the glass, untouched by dust, the diner kept her coffee cup. The diner kept her coffee cup, white porcelain with one blue rose. The handle cracked, the rim was faded, but no one ever took it home. She drank from it through all our mornings, while I complained and hurried up. The whole town learned to live without her, but the diner kept her coffee cup. She sat on stool number 13, with cream, no sugar every week. She knew the cook, she tipped too much, and warmed the room with every laugh. The night she died, the waitress came and wrote her name beneath the base, then placed it high above the shelf, where no strange hands could reach or touch. The diner kept her coffee cup, white porcelain with one blue rose. The handle cracked, the rim was faded, but no one ever took it home. She drank from it through all our mornings, while I complained and hurt town learned to live without her, but the diner kept her coffee cup. I asked if I could take it home to place beside her empty chair. The waitress shook her silver hair. That cup had kept her memory there. She poured me coffee in another, then left her cup beneath the light. Some things belong where love was witnessed, where ordinary days felt bright. The diner kept her coffee cup and gave me back one morning's grace. I saw her hands around the handle and sunlight resting on her face. I drank alone till dawn came softly, then left $1 by her cup. I carried home no glass or china, just all the love it had held up. The neon died, the street woke up, and morning shone through her coffee cup. The summer heat bent every road. The window fan ran hot and slow. I slept with nothing but a sheet, while midnight burned along the street. But where your body used to lie, the air stayed cold beneath my hand. Though every room was warm and bright, your side of the bed stayed cold in July. Your side of the bed stayed cold in July, while fireflies burned beneath the sky. The whole town begged the heat to break, but when I lived where you once lay, I turned your pillow every night and reached for you without the light. The summer rose, the well ran dry. Your side of the bed stayed cold in July. Your nightgown hung behind the door, the way you left it months before. One silver hairpin by the frame still caught the sun and held your name. They told me time would ease the ache, that empty room Grief can make the warmest night feel colder than a winter sky. Your side of the bed stayed cold in July, while fireflies burn beneath the sky. The whole town begged the heat to break, but winter lived where you once lay. I turned your pillow every night and reached for you without the light. The summer rose, the well ran dry. Your side of the bed stayed cold in July. The night you left, the thunder rolled. Your fingers slowly lost their hold. I pulled the blanket to your chin and begged the warmth to stay within. Since then, no season has been true. The sun still shines, but not for you. The calendar can call it July. My heart still lives in that last night. Your side of the bed stayed cold in July, but dawn kept climbing through the blinds. I could not warm the place you left, or sleep forever beside death. I folded up your nightgown wide and opened every window wide. The morning entered, soft and bright, though your side stayed cold in July. The summer moved across the sky, but winter slept there by my side. The band played low at closing time. Your wedding ring still matched with mine. You waited home beside the phone while I stayed where I did not belong. She touched my sleeve and crossed the floor. I told myself one dance no more. 3 minutes underneath those lights, then 40 years of lonely nights. The last dance cost me 40 years. One borrowed kiss, a lifetime's tears. I traded every vow we made for one slow song that could not stay. You packed your dress before the dawn and took the life we built alone. The music stopped, but not the price. The last dance cost me all my life. I found your note beside the bed, my supper cold, your closet bare. You knew bore I crossed the door, a guilty heart can hide no more. I chased your bus through county rain, but pride had burned our bridge away. You never wore my ring again, and I never held another hand. The last dance cost me 40 years, one borrowed kiss, a lifetime's tears. I traded every vow we made for one slow song that could not stay. You packed your dress before the dawn and took the life we built alone. The music stopped, but not the price. The last dance cost me all my life. I heard you found a kind of man, a quiet home, a steady hand. He gave the love I should have shown and made your final years a home. I blame the whiskey, blame the band, but neither one had moved my hand. No devil forced me to betray the woman who had chosen to stay. Last dance cost me 40 years, but age has made the reason clear. A faithful heart is worth much more than every song on every floor. I brought one rose beside your stone and asked forgiveness there alone. The wind moves soft through evening light. The last dance cost me all my life. The barroom closed, the lights grew dim. One final song still punished him. Winter wind crossed Franklin Square and drove the poor beneath the stairs. I passed the mission after dark, with cold rain falling through the park. Then underneath one broken light, I saw brown wool I knew by sight. The sleeves were worn, the collar frayed. A stranger wore the coat I gave away. I found a stranger wearing my Sunday coat, the one I wore when hope was young. It saw my wedding, held my children, heard every hymn my mother sung. I gave it up when grief grew heavy and thought its without a friend. One button came from Tennessee. The lining held my initials deep. A faded stain beneath the sleeve was from the day we buried Steve. I asked him where he found that coat. He pointed toward the mission door. He did not know the life it carried. He only knew it kept him warm. I found a stranger wearing my Sunday coat, the one I wore when hope was young. It saw my wedding, held my children, heard every hymn my mother sung. I gave it up when grief grew heavy and thought its years had reached their end. But there it stood against the winter, keeping warm a man without a friend. He offered back that piece of cloth as though my memories made it mine. I shook my head and pulled it closer, then fixed the collar near his neck. A good coat should not die in closets or hang beside forgotten pain. The love sewn deep inside its lining had found two shoulders once again. I found a stranger wearing my Sunday coat and saw my better years live on. The cloth was his, the past was mine, but kindness held us both that dawn. I bought him coffee at the diner and listened till the cold was gone. I found a stranger wearing my Sunday coat and found the man I should become. He walked away through morning snow, still warm inside.